Unit 6, Level 1, Poisson 93, page 193. Indefinite articles and negative sentences, oftentimes referred to by French teachers as the pas de rule. The indefinite articles, which are un, une, and des, an, or some, become de or d apostrophe, which basically means an, or any, in a negative sentence. In French, this is obligatory. You must use any every time you make an indefinite article negative. So if someone says, tu as un frère, then you answer back with, je n'ai pas de frère. The un disappears, and in its place, we put de. Now, if the word that follows has a vowel at the beginning, then we do a d apostrophe. If you look at the third example, Monsieur Rondeau a des enfants? Non, il n'y a pas d'enfants. Then we put a d apostrophe. De and d apostrophe have no gender, and they have no plurality. So if it's masculine, it's de or d apostrophe. If it's feminine, it's de or d apostrophe. Even if it's plural, it's de or d apostrophe. Let's look at the picture caption. Il n'y a pas de serveuse aujourd'hui. There is no waitress today. Il n'y a pas de means there isn't any, or there is no, or there aren't any. However, un, une, and des do not change after a form of être. And this is important to remember. When you identify an object, and you say, this is a pencil, you do not make it negative and say, this isn't any pencil. The same goes true for English. When you identify an object, you cannot make it negative by using any. And if you did so, it would change the meaning of your sentence. Ce sont des photos de mes parents. These are pictures of my parents. Ce ne sont pas des photos de mes parents, de mes profs. But these are not pictures of my teachers. So notice that when we use the verb être, in other words, the word for is and are, usually a or sont or some or suis, then the pas de rule does not work here. On the following page, page 194, page 194, we have exercise 5, catastrophe à la cantine. Because of a mix-up in the school cafeteria, many students are missing part of their lunch. Tell what each person doesn't have. So, for example, we have to look and see what's on the tray that was marked with an X. If it's marked with an X, that's the part that we don't have. So in this case, we have a sandwich that's marked off. So we make a sentence and say, Melanie doesn't have a sandwich. Melanie n'a pas de sandwich. So we're using the form of avoir. J'ai, toi, il a, nous avons, vous avez, ils ont. Right? In between the ne and the pas. And then right after the pas, we put de. Because you need a form of avoir, negative, to have a de or d apostrophe after it. All right, let's try number 1. Here we have Jerome. And there's an X through a plate of fries. So let's type it. We would say, Jerome n'a pas de frites. So notice that I did say frite with an S because there was more than one fry on the plate. But because it's pas de rule, it only has to be de or d apostrophe. So no plurals. So we have de frites. All right? Let's look at what Anne-Marie is missing. It looks like Anne-Marie is missing a salad. So we type Anne-Marie n'a pas de salade. Now you finish the rest of the exercises. Au revoir.